Hey, it's Nick Fundytus here, and today on Nick Answers Reddit, I have a question about our broker fees standards. This question comes from user B Barnes 1 on July 27th, 2023. So it says that we recently sold our old house and bought a new one. We used an agent, and during closing, I noticed that we were charged a $299 fee that went to her brokerage. For some reason, that fee really ticked me off. Sure. Our agent made over $20,000 from our sales on commission, so I'm unclear why this wasn't included in her commission. So is this a standard thing these days? We're getting ready to list my mom's condo, and I have a few agents lined up to see it this weekend. Can we negotiate the broker fee out, or if there is one, or am I just being petty? So you're not being petty. In short, you can probably negotiate that out. I would tend to agree with you if this was a full service realtor. I mean, that kind of stuff should generally be included. But every business, every brokerage has their own model, so it may depend on what sorry for the balloon in the background there. Every broker is going to have different fees that they tend to charge. So in my province, but it's probably very likely similar in the States, and I'm almost sure it's similar in across Canada, is that there's no standard commission or broker fees that's set by law or by the governing bodies. So in fact, our bylaws in Ontario expressly forbid telling a client that a certain commission is standard. There's policies in place to prevent collusion between the different brokerages from setting a set commission. And we technically have a little bit of flexibility in our commission, and I know that there's agents who do discount from what their stated commission is. That said, there's certainly a culture in every city of what seems to be sort of a typical commission, and each realtor or broker is able to set the amounts that they are willing to work for. So I might have a certain amount that I charge. Even the guy down the hall in my same brokerage who operates as an independent contractor separately from me has the rates that he is allowed to charge. And it's up to the client to decide whether that provides enough value to hire any particular realtor. So as a consumer, you get to choose who you're going to hire. And if you're interviewing a few people, you generally have some leverage to try and get the deal that you want. So generally, brokerages fall under three categories. So number one is full service realtors. So that's what I am, what my team is. Commissions are usually the highest. So in my market, it's often 2.5% for listing side, and then we offer 2.5% to the buyers. But so the level of service is meant to be higher as well. So knowledgeable pricing, great negotiation, very strong marketing. This is what you're looking for if you're hiring a full service realtor. If that's the model you want. And a lot of prep should be included. So on ours, for example, we're including staging, cleaning, we're splitting costs on repairs, photography, videography, 3D tours. There's generally some more stuff depending on the property, are generally included. So these are often brand name brokerages. So if you're in your city, this is, and you've got like a Remax brokerage near you, most agents there are probably offering this model. So Remax, Keller Williams, I think Century 21, they don't have a big presence here in Ottawa, and Royal LePage. So across Canada, that's a Canadian brokerage. Next one is discount brokerages. So they charge a lesser commission for a lesser level of service, but they'd still be pretty involved. So some things like video or staging might not be included, but they might be available a la carte to pay as an extra. So that's where, depending on your broker, you might have seen some stuff a la carte, although if she's made $20,000 in commission, sounds like maybe she's a full service broker unless your house is really expensive. Because these brokerages charge a lesser commission, especially on the listing side, they often rely on also representing you on the buyer side, so they can collect the commission from that side too when you go purchase your next house. Or they work on a volume basis where they kind of count on having a lot of listings to make the money that they need to stay open. Contrary to popular belief, brokerages don't have huge margins. They don't make as much as you would think, although the individual realtors have a higher margin on how they work. So Redfin doesn't have a big presence in Canada, although my understanding is that they have a model something like this. Here in Ottawa, it's usually smaller brokerages and they have a name that reflects that they're a discount brokerage. So like one of them is called 1% Realty. And I know some agents from over there, they're good. So, for sale by owner. So, if you hear a realtor ever talk about a FSBO, it's for sale by owner. These brokerages charge a very discounted fee. So think like $1,000 or 0.5%. Sometimes you're still paying 2% or whatever to the buyer agents, but it depends on your market. In exchange for putting the property on the MLS. And basically that is all that they're offering for you. Some of them, like Purple Bricks, I'm not 100% sure if they still exist, but the photos are included. They might have like an online booking system so people can go on the website and book showings, and then you get an email request. Sometimes that stuff's included, but most things are a la carte. So if you want staging or you want videography or you want any kind of online marketing, that kind of stuff, other than it just going on their website, those have to be paid extra. Some of these brokerages use an online auction model. That's again, we had a group that had more of a presence with that over the start of COVID. I think that sellers maybe didn't see as much value in having the buyers all have transparent price and see each other's bids. So it's lost some traction. But generally, these brokerages count on volume of clients and that the client can manage the listing and the negotiation themselves. There's no right or wrong. So to say all these three ones, it's really about what one is a fit for you and then what individual realtor is a fit for you. Just hire the one that suits your requirements best. As a homeowner, it is useful to know the different models, because if you're talking to some different realtors, you have some leverage to kind of negotiate out fees, make sure that have a reasonable expectation of service for what you're being charged commission wise. Good luck in listing your, did you say it was your mother-in-law's house? Listing your mom's house. So good luck in listing your mom's condo, and I don't know, maybe post here and let us know what you go with. It's always kind of interesting to hear. Take care.